Like C tier would pretty much be like C and D. F is just gonna be like that. So like we've already
Gotcha.
settled like what F tier is, right? All right. So the first thing we have on here is Bari.
C. I think it's C.
I would agree. I would agree. It's pretty average. You know, it's a pretty common fruit. It's not Suke level trash. Like nothing on here could be Suke, but it's its own fruit. You know, it's its own. It's got its own moves and stuff. And I'm pretty sure it's just on the same level kind of as Bomb. Like Bomb
Yeah,
and Bomb and
they're not the worst, but they're not the best.
exactly. Like if I saw these, I would be like, I'll store them. But like I'm not gonna like toss them in the ocean like I would for Suke. Like Suke is its own level of trash. This is like trash, but like not this bad. You know?
Like you'll give a second thought before like tossing it. Like if you have an extra one, then you might toss it. But like if you don't have one, you'll store it.
Exactly. Now the first probably the first S tier on here would obviously be Goro.
Yes, sir, my fruit.
That would definitely be S tier. Just for if we're going off PvP and PvP, we're going overall. This whole video we're going off overall. Overall, these are like obviously the three worst fruits in the game. But S tier, obviously PvE. It's good for PvE. It's good for PvP. It's a Logia. Mostly all Logias are really good for both. There's really no argument that it's anything below S tier. Like I wouldn't take 5. Like I wouldn't take most of these fruits over Goro. You know.
Exactly. I'm picking up what you're throwing down right now, Dimer.
Exactly. Now we're gonna have to talk about Gura real quick because I have some thoughts about Gura. Like obviously,
And
I
do
don't
too.
think it's S tier,
I don't either.
but like I've wanted it really bad. That doesn't mean it's
That is
S tier. It's
that is also very true.
in my opinion, it's A tier because I still think Goro and other fruits like are busted compared to
Okay,
Gura.
the Gura problem is it's very good for PvP. Like one-on-one, even group fights is very good for. But for PvE, it's not that good because like all the moves have like quite the long cooldowns.
Exactly. And for 2v2, it's not super good for 2v2. Like it's solely based for 1v1 battles.
Exactly.
Like if you're in a 5v5, like Gura's not going to be your main problem. You know what I mean? Like if someone's throwing a spirit bomb, that's going to be one of your main problems. Like
Yeah. Unless the only way Gura's gonna be a problem is if they get their ult, because that wave will smack you.
it will. Yeah, the only thing good about the whole thing in my opinion is the ulti. But the whole thing that sucks about it is for light users, you just fly out. You can just fly out. That's it's pretty easy to dodge. Exactly. So and now we're going to easy territory here. In my opinion,
C. I put it as C.
Exactly. I'd put it at the top of the C tier. The top of C tier.
Hiei used to be the best fruit in the game. Top tier, like update 1, early update 2, prime time. Just it was the top of his list, and then it got nerfed to the floor.
It's so bad now. It's actually so trash. The damage on it sucks. The stuns suck. It's just not good.
The only reason why it's in C tier is because it's a Logia, and it has the kind of freeze now. But like they nerfed it to the point where like
it's not busted. And it's not good either. It's not anything, honestly. Obviously, I think I'm just gonna
S tier.
Yeah. Pika's S tier.
No words. Instant moves, fast. Just
no Magu.
Put it at the top of A.
Yeah.
Good. It's not the best. It's decent for PvP, especially group fights because of the ulti. But it's the best. No one can deny it's the best PvE fruit.
Yeah, it's definitely the best. I think we got our first B tier in here.
Yeah, Maris. It's not the worst. It's not the best.
It's not the worst Logia, but it's not towards the A because it's not the best of PvP or PvE. It's not like at the top of the tier for either or. I think it's kind of on the same. I think it's kind of on the same level as Mara almost. Like Mara is absolutely stupid for PvP. Like it's just a straight M1 type of fruit. Like if you're an M1 demon, like this is the fruit that you're gonna want to use.
Yeah.
Especially in 2v2s. The stuns on this in 2v2s is massive.
Mara is absolutely dumb for PvP. PvE might not be the best, but for PvP, if you can M1, cop this fruit.
Exactly. It's probably one of the best. It's definitely the best. Like common, uncommon fruit in the game.
Now the case of gravity.
The gravity fruit, in my honest opinion, I would say it's like low A tier. I would say it's low A tier. I just think it's not as bad as Mara.
I think it did I would have said B, but I think it got fixed and it can now use meteors indoors because they used to hit the roof. But now it got fixed to where they can use meteors indoors. So I think that's what that now it's better. They fixed the gravity bug. So now I'd say it's A now. But if before it would be like B, like mid B tier. But now it's good.
In my opinion, I would still put it at A tier, but I could see a reasoning for put it at B tier because it was broken. Kind of like how Pika, like the move on it, kind of the indoor move.
The light ray.
Yeah. Now Tori.
Middle of A. after the nerf, middle of A.
You think so? You think it's better than Gura?
Okay, so alright, so case of Phoenix. It was recently nerfed. It was broken. For PvP, it was snap. It was definitely S tier, but it got nerfed to the floor. The healing is mad slow, and it just yanks your stamina bar. Like if you don't have stamina, then don't use this fruit. You have to like have to
have like 1,000 stamina at least.
Yeah, you need to be willing to like sacrifice damage for stamina, and you have to also be willing to be.
I don't know why there's two Pikas.
It could honestly go both ways. They both have their pluses and their minuses. I would if I feel like they kind of cheesed Goro though. Like the fact that it's ult move where you throw a whole spirit bomb and it only does 4 hits.
Yeah.
It's like y'all couldn't have done anything more. At least like a solid 5, like 4 hits on a spirit bomb. Like what?
Yeah, and overall review and stuff like this, like Suke trash, Bari second to trash, Bomb it's like not terrible but not good. Like worst Logia in the game, bro. Like anytime you see someone in trading, you always see like not looking for Logia, not Hiei, not Hiei.
Literally, you liked. S.
I think this is a solid. I think this is a solid tier list. Now, people might question Hiei and Mero. Like honestly, this is just my like honest opinion. Like Hiei is just butt. Literally
Mero stun is way better.
The only thing about you could argue is because it's a Logia in general, and just having the Logia bar and walking on water is just a plus, like a huge plus. But like if you're talking about overall, like I'm way more scared of someone using a Mero than anybody using a Hiei.
Like literally, if you want to dodge Hiei, literally just jump, because all their moves come out the ground except for one, and the one that actually two, and the two that don't come out the ground that they can actually shoot at you, the hitbox on it is so small. One's a little ice spike and the other's a little ice eagle. And so like it's just like it's not like if you can keep your opponent on the ground, it's good. But if not, then like it's kind of wraps. Like you can't really do much about it.
Yeah.
But Mero, on the other hand, I'm pretty sure 3 out of its 5 moves freeze you, and it has a combo extender.
Mero is in front of us because it's a Logia, and because of the burn damage.
Oh, and that flame pillar, my gosh.
Yeah, the instant guard break, it'll slap you. It'll slap you. Now, in my opinion, like for PvE, it's actually really goated for ship grinding. Like that's the reason it's honestly like almost at the echelon of A tiers, because mainly because the PvE and just the flame pillar. For PvP, other than just the flame pillar, it's not really like that goated, you know. It's not really like one of the most busted fruits in the game, like Goro or Pika. But like just because we make a tier list, bro, if you see me in a video, in a GPO video, and like I'm using Pika and I'm getting slapped up by someone using like a Mero, like I just said, Mero's a busted PvP fruit. Okay, this is just overall, in my opinion, like the best fruits. And just because you have Pika doesn't mean you're gonna be the best in the game. Like you still have to have skill. Like you still have to be better than the person you're playing against. So like don't take this fruit tier list to heart. Just because you have the fruit doesn't mean you're a god.
Like you could still lose to bottom tier fruits. Like you could still, if you play wrong, you can lose to a bomb, you can lose to a bar, you can lose to a hit.
Especially depending on especially if they have some good melee weapons, or they have like some other type of fighting style and they're using that mostly. Like if you're getting slapped up in the M1 section, like that's just you. There's nothing to do with the fruit.
Like you can still get slapped up. You could have like Pika, Goro, you could Phoenix, Girl, any of them. You get slapped. You get slapped. That's just that.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, that was my tier list. Hopefully, you guys did enjoy. If you guys think anything should be changed, leave your comments down below. Make sure you guys like the video if you did enjoy. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and follow my Twitch down in the description below. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see y'all later. Peace out.